the oddity of a map, as we did see Villainous stage a comeback, but a 13-2 CT side from Atk, and now they get to even go to their own map pick of Dust2. I'm fine. I'm joined by Cole Extra McHenry. Are we gonna see a B rush? We are gonna see a B rush by the team who picked this darn map, and it's gonna work out wonderfully. First kill there for Tatum, and Shutout can't handle it. How are you expecting a B rush at this level of Counter-Strike? I wouldn't be. Plant's going through Cole, and it's looking great for Atk.
And so many flashes as well. It wasn't just a stock standard B rush. They had a bombardment, 4 flashes thrown in. There was nothing that Shutout and Tatum could do, and now 3 players on Villainous calling out a save. They know that there's no way they're getting into that 5-on-3. They didn't even do too much damage here as well, so it's not like you have a couple low HP bars. It's not like they whittled them down. I mean, it's so much health, so much comfort, and Villainous know their fate is sealed here in this one. It's a fiery start for Atk.
Yeah, I mean, Zeb will collect a couple. They're looking to hold on to their armor here. But, ooh, okay,
goodness.
some gushes. I mean, long range. Oh, BeaKie's not holding on to his. And Alvin also loses his. Alrighty then. That was, a bit of a surprise for sure. You know, the funny thing about that round, though, Cole, is that since one player got gushed, he actually didn't even lose his armor. So, pretty, fun facts for those. If you get headshotted, you don't lose any armor if you don't have head armor. So, don't ever buy head armor, folks.
Yeah, I mean, right there, it was a little bit
That's
too good of aiming coming through from Swisher, right? If he was only able to hit body shots instead of strictly headshots, then all would have been well there, but it won't matter at the end of the day, will it? Right, immediately opening up proceedings. MisteM right back to classics here. Actually starting off this T side early, and Fadey following up, so this force buy, it bears no fruit.
They're already out of there. See, they took my advice, Villainous, and they didn't buy head armor. They didn't want to lose their body armor. Simple as that.
200 IQ plays right there.
It only seems reasonable, right? You know. Oh, unfortunately, Shutout lost his body armor there. Either way, Alvin's gonna try to hold on to this scout. Try being the key word, because it doesn't really mean it's always successful when you give it an attempt. And he is in some trouble. $600 to be made here by Bowden. And that's a quick 2-0 start here for Atk. No fourth pie shenanigans whatsoever. Not a single kill.
Only 1 kill in total as well in these first 2 rounds, so not too much resistance. We saw how well that pistol round went. We saw how well the follow-up went, and again, this is kind of the problem here. Vertigo was obviously a strong map for Villainous. You were hoping to get that one across the line, but it's one of those maps that's also incredibly strong for Atk, so hopping into Dust2, it was kind of always going to be a world of hurt for them. And this is going to be a quick 3-0 start. They do have a lot of players towards B, but not in B, so this stack isn't going to do too much there. In fact, it's going to let MisteM continue to build some confidence.
Alright. Well, they've taken the B site for absolutely free. If Fadey's going to run through, this isn't he? Oh, he spots the entire team. Alright. Is he gonna put the mollies in? Where's the flashes? Oh, there's the flick. The taps from long range here from the MAC-10. Hey, it's 2 kills from the full eco, though. Villainous have doubled their kills as a team this round. I believe we... or am I wrong about that? Never mind, they only had a single kill total. So they,
doubled it in 1 round, technically, right? Because
I mean, they tripled it technically, because from 1 to 3, that is multiplied by 3. I don't know.
There you go.
But they only got 2 kills. Dude, math is hard. Why am I trying? All right, help us out here. Help us out here. 1 times 1 plus 1 equals 2. Yes,
where'd the
that
other
is
one
true.
go?
But like, what happens? But 1 plus 2 equals 3. Is that doubling it right there, or is that is tripling it, right? Because 1 times 3 is equal to 3.
So many questions. No answers.
I got a pretty good score on my SAT, I'll tell you that. All right, anyways, going into this B site. Oh, what an entry from bottom. We'll cross on into the site. And yeah, pack your bags up, folks. We're out of here.
Right now, they need to have maybe 1+1 players on that B bomb site right now, totaling up to 2, because 1 clearly isn't enough. You could see, I mean, honestly, shutout wasn't really committed. Maybe hoping that they would go A, maybe hoping that this gamble stack would work, but what ATK do so well is that they do have a lot of protocols. They have a lot of game plans. They have so much depth in that strat book here. They're not even using it just yet. They're just hitting B right now, over and over again. So they're going to have so much to wield later down the line, and these saves probably going to be secured here, but we'll see how much ATK will hunt.
All right, well, 4v5. I'm not sure how many players outnumber them that way, but either way. Couple guns looking to be saved. Zeb will lose his... Oh, and, oh, just converted. There you go. MisteM will do... what was that? 4 minus 1?
Oh, God. Not again.
That is 3.
Gotta get him the math.
we can do every situation of just like, you know, a number minus a number. Currently, it is 6 minus 2 to 0 times 0 right now. ATK are leading, and that's gonna be a 4 versus 5. I'm not gonna keep this shit going for too long here, Cole. I'll save you. I'll save you. We're gonna get the sprint out long here already, as it's already in the 4v5, and gonna slow down the play just a little bit. Shutout needs to get that AWP in position to stop this cross, or else this is gonna be a simple sight. Okay, 1 is equal to 1, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3, and ooh, believe it or not, 1 times 3 is equal. Thank you so much there, Jacob. It really helped us out here. We're gonna go cross on into this A site, and well, there is some resistance here. There's 4 minus 1 players. That is 3 players here on this A site right now for the Villainous. We do have Tatum out in the Gandalf position, but he does have the smoke to extinguish, so we will plant in those numbers. There's a lot of numbers there that I'm not going to do the math for. But the plant is in. The timer starts ticking, and Zeb as well will find the kill onto Fadey Swisher next in a 2 versus 4. As it stands, MisteM will need some help soon, though, however. He only has Bowden for support, and, I mean, that smoke, I'm not sure where it's meant to go, but it's meant to draw some sort of distraction here from MisteM on the site, and it works. He finds the first, but the headshot is there from shutout, and the defuse will come on through. It will be Villainous' first round.
I was a little bit nervous. I was taking a look at the kit situation. Luckily, Zeb, power removed, is the only one without it, so all is well to get that defuse on off. Plenty of time, and Villainous get their first off of a nice retake. Again, ATK, though, establishing quick footholds wherever they want to, right? I mean, you could see right there in that last round, probably a little bit of conditioning being done right there. They want to put more presence on that B-bomb site. And so what you see is lack of control towards long, and might need some answers quickly out of Villainous for this aggression, but double up can answer a lot of problems here on Dust2. We'll see if it finds some success.
Ooh,
Alvin,
okay,
with the opener there, and they have a little bait and switch setup here. BeaKie right into his open arms. He'll go. Fadey almost got away with that big time, but still they recover.
Ooh, even towards top middle now. Tatum joined together with Alvin and trying to claw back a man advantage to ATK, but all they receive are some nades. A double man advantage here for Villainous, and Zeb pushed up into the corner. You don't normally wallbang this position, so it'll be difficult to clear. And he also has that shadow advantage and starts hearing these footsteps shuffling around. It's looking good here for Villainous. So much control, and all you need to do is just convert.
Yeah, there's only one avenue up catwalk and out mid to B. So we'll see if they can find that perfect approach here to bypass a lot of this defense right now. BeaKie holding off under the lower tons angle here, but he will peek out. And he will give it up just a little bit there. At least he does spot out some valuable information that he can call over to the rest of his team.
I mean, Zeb's flank begins to activate, but it needs to be quick because they're going to be far out of reach by this time. And it's only Alvin on the site. He's burning for the record as well. 39, a great flash. He's dead. This is a 3v5 turn 3v3. And Swisher even gets himself into spawn. Tatum has to be so darn aware, but that pin pull has been heard. Swisher waiting as a smoke fades, and Tatum will convert that kill. Player even up on towards the catwalk right now, and up and above. Bowden takes a risky angle, but it works out just fine. Almost finds another one on towards that pit player. And now even in towards spawn, Tatum has been spotted out. MisteM looking to convert this kill, but it'll be Bowden to find Zev instead. And while Tatum gets himself out towards the ramp, MisteM's gonna get it done. A 3v5 that ATK convert.
You could see how quickly that was going right for them as well. That one slide overextension there from BeaKie, he goes down. That actually sets so much late rotations. Like you were saying, there was 2 quick flanks taking place right there. They had some opportunities, some avenues to pull the pin on that, but they didn't pull it fast enough. And then all of a sudden, Alvin's on an island somehow in a 4-on-3 when you know there's only one place that they can go. So I'm not quite sure how Villainous Union have found themselves in that position, but it's a position that they're going to be regretting big time here, given that that's going to be a little bit of a reset here. Only BeaKie able to purchase in this occasion.
This is some tough luck here for Villainous early on. Whenever they get some ground, they always get reset. It was exactly like that on Vertigo, where they even started off the game with a force buy victory and a clutch win from shutout as well, but there was nothing there to convert it upon. So now you're down to only Deagle's pistols and still struggling to find consecutive rounds. But this time it's on the CT side the same, which in some ways makes it feel just a bit worse if you're Villainous. That's a cool molly. Thrown from that car position, but it's not going to deter ATK on other parts of the map. Except for BeaKie. BeaKie's up towards Catwalk. I forgot to mention that. That's a bomb down. And some problems actually are here for ATK. They do have to overcome it.
Yeah, right now they probably think it's a very healthy purchase. Now no longer the case, as Shutout's just been taken down, but more players pushing past.
Yeah,
he's been spotted though. Bowden saw him, so not able to get fully activated on that flank, and Alvin needs to step up and hold down the speed bomb site. 1D offered up there, and all of a sudden some hesitation kicks in, but they have to make a move on in.
I mean, Alvin, can he get another? Is he good for a second with Tatum? His USP finds the kill, and it puts it down to BeaKie. An A1S. It gives Villainous just a little bit of hope, but boy, do they need this clutch. He's just gonna walk it. He's just gonna walk the smoke. Barrel spotted, though, and both players are aware. He wasn't getting away with anything there. That is 6-1 now for ATK.
Nice attempt right there. He's the right man for the job in those 1v2s. But instead, gotta get a quicker death there to the hands of Bowden, who was holding for that as the right idea. Right now, purchase is coming back on out here. Luckily, BeaKie still has plenty of money to go around here. They need to start closing out some CT rounds, because we know how effective this CT side will be come the switch of the half here. Looking to hold down this long control. Zeb gets flashed in, and Tatum going to convert, knock down the pins.
Oh, but that should have been the kill onto Tatum. He's even to the point where Bowden pulls out the Glock. Bottom as well. Space to wrap around. And if he swings out, Tatum is a dead man. He goes midair. That could have been risky. Decided to jump up. Kill is right there. Oh, I can't believe Alvin is holding this close angle. Sane people would fall back, but Alvin, he ain't one of them. Will it pay dividends? Does he know that Bottom's in pit? My goodness, he has so many different angles he has to face off against. And he will actually land the shot, but Bowden is there on the trade. A 2v2.
That's going to help out quite a lot there, but again, still equalized here, and still Bowden and MisteM, the two that clutched out previously, and the 2v4 now left with another tough task ahead of them.
Oh, this is nasty. Shutout's just gonna stay tucked. He's gonna pull the old silver strat out, tuck away towards Gandalf, and hope they don't clear it. But you have to start considering this position. I love this reap from BeaKie though. If BeaKie reveals himself up on towards the catwalk, they might not anticipate it. You do see Shutout will convert the kill. A 1v2 now for Bowden. Flashes go in, but Bowden gets his opportunity at the first shot. Dropping down into spawn. Does Bowden recognize it? He does! A 4K for the Swede, and 7 rounds now ATK.
That's perfect right there. This is the impact that Bowden is going to bring you on Dust2. Every last clutch that he's put in, he's going to be your closer right there. And another massive round, a massive pickup there from Bowden. He'll start tossing those guns around. He's only on 1 death right now, so he's constantly been in these late round situations, and he's constantly delivered. But right now, bottom on the op, looking to get that aggressive pick on in. He's got the long spawn here.
Oh, but already, Bowden tried for something, and boy, did he get punished. But the pistols try to make things do from lower. It's 1 for 2. Make it 3. Adding to that tally. Some would say 2 plus 1.
Oh, God.
Not the math. This is a disassembly of a round we're looking at right here as MisteM cleans up everything. And just tat him. 1v4.
Do a little dolphin dive into CT spawn. Like
That would look like it hurt.
Yeah, that wouldn't feel good. Definitely do a number on those arms there.
Yeah. Unless you're like a...
Maybe not.
Unless you're like a sand crawler, you could burrow into the ground.
Yeah, like a old cartoon, like you just dive on in.
Yeah.
Like a sea of coins.
Yeah, like the... What is that? Isn't that Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah.
Diving in coins? Why do I know that? Two ops rolling on. Hey, like Scrooge McDuck rolling on the coins. Finally, Villainous got some cash, and they're gonna use it. $4,750 downrange on a Bowden.
Money well spent to kick this one off. We'll see if that allows him to close. Bowden has been the exact right target to find right off the bat, though, with how much he has given in these late round scenarios. Having him down early is a huge weight off of Villainous's shoulders.
The big question that enters your mind, though. Well, there might be a bullet. It goes there soon, but Alvin could have been the one to deliver that. Instead, it's going to be flashing out middle, and it's MisteM to find the headshot on the Zeb. They were setting that up the whole time, and now this defense becomes absolutely split. Because Shutout found the kill, they might assume a double op setup is what I was trying to make. Will they move carefully, though? They won't, and Alvin will snipe down Swisher. Looking even re-swing it, but no connection. And now, okay, despite the 2v4, they might actually have an A site to play with.
And there's no Bowden right now to activate in the clutch, so this is what I was talking about. This is why that kill matters so much. The fact that you've gotten the clutch factor already eliminated here is going to help out big time, but MisteM and MisteM, they do look to fill those shoes, and they're certainly capable.
The problem is they're about to be closed in from so many different angles, from long. There's a potential of CT. Atk need to get off the site and get a move on. They need to fight for control, but the time, it's really starting to tick here. They need to get these kills to Villainous, or this 2v4 could become a reality, but that's Shutout coming up from Catwalk, cleaning up both, and there's a kit for that defuse. That will be the second round on the board here for Villainous. It still got pretty close, though.
Yeah, timer was ticking down, but very careful, very diligent. I mean, if you're Villainous in that situation, you know exactly what you need to do. By delaying that retake out and buying further time, Atk, they were looking for those fights, but sometimes the issue just becomes you're not looking long enough for those fights, and, you know, as time ticks down, you start to get antsy, you start to look for those kills to come sooner rather than later. Bowden going for a bit of a different approach here, though. Looking to deal with some of this mid-aggression. Alvin, interesting angle, but he's already plucked off one of those teammates, and he can't find the follow-up.
Oh, he stuck around. He just stuck looking the wrong way. That's an easy kill there from MisteM. Alvin toying with utility. I was hoping his teammate had his back, but I mean, it was almost doomed from the start. 3v5s as T sides I always feel like are easier than 3v5s as CT sides. You have to make some magic happen, a big multi-kill or a gigantic mistake. And it would probably have to be on BeaKie's op. I like this extinguish. They're just gonna hit the gas pedal here and shove right on through while Swisher falls. Oh, and Bowden caught with utility in hand, and there's your mistake, and then BeaKie capitalizing. That's 3 kills consecutively here for Villainous. I say that 3v5s are easy. Yeah. They might just be. For the CT side, that is.
BeaKie on your hands, but 2 on 3. Now a retake on that B bomb, so we know how tricky those can be. Trying to get through this crossfire as well.
One flash, though, and that flash might just be enough. Might be enough to blind up these two players. A good smoke as well to give them the space to push on out. Fadey right beneath the window. Turning away from that flash, though. Fadey, it's a team kill. It is a team kill. Can MisteM make do with this? Underneath the smoke, a headshot onto BeaKie. Now MisteM plays the game of cat and mouse. But Tatum, he's looking to stick the whole thing. But there's MisteM with a sliver of a headshot. Threading that needle. 9 now for ATK.
You feel like it's getting to the point where they just need one of these clutches. They need it to try and stabilize in this half. They've already lost it. They're already getting extra credit rounds here, ATK, because again, like you said, this team hasn't given over double digits to North American teams here in quite some time, so that trend continues here. That side swap's going to look so much better. We've seen it in the RMR where they're dominant on the CT side. They have it unlocked. They have all angles covered here. Fast boost in, maybe a fast B play in order. Trying to catch him off guard, shutout, showing a little bit of shoulder there, but a great HG.
Good. I mean, he's going to need every bit of damage he can get because they're all barreling on through. You do see BeaKie, though, find the initial and a kill through the smoke. While shutout falls, BeaKie consistently getting the right amount of damage done, and even Zeb on the flank, but dealt with by Bowden. 2v3 yet again. But again, you have Bowden in the clutch, and that's everything you want here if you're ATK. It's still the bomb out in the middle of the open.
Being very loud here in tunnels. He knows his position's already revealed, but they're also utilizing this information. I think that BeaKie's calling this out. Flanks are activating very quickly, and Bowden might get caught off guard by this.
Yep, he's caught with nades in hand. He escapes, though. He gets away. That's everything the op needs. A flash over. MisteM wants to take the fight, couldn't kill BeaKie, and BeaKie goes back in. He does convert on it, and that will be the round. Villainous will scrounge things together and get themselves a third.
What a play by BeaKie right there, man. Again, when all else fails, there on that B bomb site, when you saw shutout kind of just get overrun, BeaKie just finds all of the kills necessary. One through smoke, one just on the execution. And he bails them out big time there, because if BeaKie didn't find those 2 kills, we probably would have been looking at a 4v4 post plan on that B bomb site. With Bowden probably safe to cover those flanking angles. It doesn't get much better than that here. Purchase is a little bit slim though, and this aggression, very, very brazen up towards the top of mid already.
Oh, he spotted the bomb. While Swisher's gotten this entry onto Zeb. Oh, he didn't get the bomb. He didn't get the bomb on the way in. Oh, Bowden will go ahead and scoop that one up, but MisteM couldn't convert the kill. This round is so weird.
Wait, is Fadey gonna go through the smoke and towards B? He's sitting inside of it at the moment.
There's shutout watching the angle though. Is the
no
problem?
way.
See ya later. But Tatum, he's gotten himself into lower tunnels. But he has 2 players going his way. He needs to collect both to stop them from entering into the B site. Tatum is even committing himself to the angle. Tatum's gonna keep pushing forward. Swings right into Bowden. Now, I mean, there's one more player inside a lower, but they hear BeaKie going up, and Bowden's gonna collect another. All of a sudden, it's a 1v2 for Alvin.
Bowden does have a smoke. He's gonna bounce it off, bank it off the wall right there, and that's gonna be his safe passage there. He's been plucked apart, trying to cross in towards that site. 1 too many rounds here. And he knows that Alvin's opping right now.
Alvin hasn't made a step just yet, but with a full belt of utility, it'd be a shame if he had to go in without using it. Smoke's beginning to fade. Oh, and Alvin, what? He almost got the kill!
Oh my god.
This guy's nuts.
He's definitely wild with it right now. Almost lands a no-scope. So unfortunate that that was a leg shot right there, because maybe that just could have encouraged a clutch. Maybe finally Villainous Union could have closed out on one of those 1v2 situations rather than Bowden getting it every last round. Speaking of Bowden getting it every last round, another opening pick here from ATK.
Oh, and they're trying to crunch in through tunnels, but they're swinging at air. Players up and towards the tunnels will find no prey to fight upon. All the information is here for ATK. 2 players in upper, and well, one of them's gone. And shutout might just try his hand at a P250 wide swing.
Wide swing.
Oh,
that's how you do it right there, MisteM. Mobility, swiftness. Spotted out as Alvin as well here. 5-7 versus the op here. Alvin, does he have what it takes to get his reward?
Glock! No, he got blocked. Truly unfortunate. 11-3 now.
Bowden
I
just
think this
wanted
is-
to give him a fair fight there.
Yeah, I mean, respect. Bowden's a man of honor. He also clutches, but a man of honor the same. I don't know. It's that Swedish hospitality. I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you might be innovating here. I'll believe it. He's a nice guy.
We're gonna barrel out towards long here. MisteM will have his chance to op. Oh, see, look at this. Bowden's so nice that he'll even give his op over to his other teammates and give them a chance to live the easy life.
Is it nice or is it just mean to continue to dominate this half here in the opening department?
To 18-4. Man's on a tear. And they're gonna come back out towards long here, Villainous. And retake that position. Swisher comes away with the kill here against
No way.
the full setup. I might laugh.
God, how is he still alive? That's what I don't understand. How is
guy's
he
a-
still kicking? He's just moved past all the utility here. Like an absolute ghost. Zeb, he might be baited into a false sense of security, but he does look very aware.
I think he realizes, or, I mean, yeah, he might. He's not going to continue pushing forward. Instead, it's going to go up top here for shutout. And it will earn him a kill, but that's all. 3v4. BeaKie, I mean, dude, he's been so good on these smoke spams, stopping them from entering in. And then Swisher comes out from the blue bin. Come on.
No.
If I was Zeb, I'd be fuming, man. And this is going to call in closer to the end of the half. Interesting, Molly, but we're not going to talk too much about that one.
It's trigonometry right there. Or
I don't think
terms.
trigonometry has to do. It does have to do with. Oh no. We're not going for knives here, aren't we now, Swisher? I was gonna talk more math. This has really been a math broadcast. The math is looking like right now, though. Here, Cole. Looking to be 12-3, as Bowden will lock it in. That's some Swedish hospitality or something like that. 20 kills, 4 deaths in a single half for Bowden. 12-3 for Atk. They get to play their CT side. Up next.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
We've had a game of mathematics here. Oh, some trigonometry with that insane B-side grenade. Some 4-1 versus 5s. And 12-3 scoreline. Atk get to take this one to the CT side, though. And this is, I mean, this is their proving grounds, honestly. This is where they like to close their games out. This is where Bowden does his best work. But he was 20 kills on the T side, so I'm not sure how to phrase that.
It's a little bit unstoppable, maybe. Very tricky to deal with, although I feel like they almost spotted MisteM there. Yeah, they're gonna try and spam him down. It's not really gonna work.
Still got a kill.
And immediately delete someone.
What? Can't, dude. It's like that Tizzy clip from the overpass barrels. If you remember that, but eventually, yeah, those windows don't stop bullets.
Not B.
I mean, BeaKie is out B. The rest, however, have to try and make their way back. Admittedly, Swisher, is he going to turn around? And surprise, there is BeaKie hunting you down. 3 HP remaining on Swisher. He's dead. He's getting wrapped up from middle. He'll get finished off. But Fadey comes through with his own dual Berettas. But Zeb finds a kill of his own. Looking to close these pistols out are Villainous. A 1v2 as it stands for MisteM.
This is becoming very awkward, though. They don't really know where he is. Now he's making his way up catwalk here, so I think that's going to allow him to move out B. And Shutout just called that over to his teammate, so possibility on this retake becomes a whole lot less likely as MisteM's chosen the wrong site and is chosen to get clotheslined by Shutout. Will look clean, nice and tidy. Villainous, they get a much-needed pistol.
And so, a pistol round for Villainous. I think they have like a quota to reach. Hit double digits and you can get it. Atk are gonna actually take a full eco here though, so forfeiting the opportunity for an AWP. And oh, good golly, that's a utility damage farm if I've ever seen one. Everyone's done 50 HP. Is that you can't pull out HG grenades here? You're gonna get ran down by MisteM. A clean rifle handed over. The bomb was still in spawn. This round's so weird.
Yeah, some complications again. They're up towards B though. This time it's not BeaKie though.
BeaKie still has the bomb in spawn. Swisher gets another kill.
Oh, no.
They don't have the B site anymore. They don't have the B site, and I think MisteM just spotted the bomb.
This is going to be very problematic here. Swisher getting tucked in towards underpass here. MisteM should go down. Okay, but he wisely retreats. They're creating further chaos. Swisher had a chance to strike, but gets shut down in the meantime. And that was definitely one of the last little hopes that they had in this lacking purchase. Smoke on the lurk, though, is going to really complicate things. Look at this. There's no way they go through this.
I mean, 50 seconds, they have chances to reconsider, but you can see Bowden is trying to take away those very options. He's in towards spawn. They're going to push in. So much damage from that USP, believe it or not. Though that chip damage, Fadey, he can convert. First headshot onto Tatum, and while MisteM gets cleaned up, Fadey, can he get another? No. Unfortunately, that's where it will end. And Bowden coming through in from the tunnels. We don't realize this just yet. He's making his move. BeaKie planting at the back of the site. Oh, BeaKie, he gets off his plant and does actually drop Bowden there. So, I mean, tons of damage. Okay, they lost their AK.
Oh, no. Job finished, but very costly at the end of the day. 12-5. That's probably what you were hoping for, to be honest with you. Right? You do a lot of damage on this first round, or rather second round, I should say.
You have an op.
Gives some opportunity. Fadey gonna be wielding it though instead of Bowden, which is interesting.
Had the cash to pick it up, so he'll buy glass. The other end, trying to shove on through. That molly, it does spread to Alvin, yep, and he's just gonna burn.
Bit unfortunate there. You lost your long prong of approach. You lost your threat in that direction, so now you're probably... We'll have to pick up the pieces here. We'll have to retake this control, and that's going to buy valuable seconds off this clock, although they are moving with somewhat pace. Somewhat aggressive about this. And there is now only a sole defender on long. There's no longer that heavy early setup that we get, so maybe MisteM can get caught off guard. Flashbang. Oh, it's not going to blind him. It's behind the pillar. That's a really good position for MisteM.
That's so excellent. First kill found. Gets spawned onto the next, but gets sent flying by Tatum. In the meantime, though, you walk up middle, you walk into Fadey. 2 players still remaining on this A site. Just get a bit claustrophobic with Bowden and Swisher on the same position. Molly's really going in. Swisher's going to be able to cross back. And Bowden, I'm wondering if he's going to get spotted over this Molly smoke. I think he might be able to survive for just a moment. And he swings out and finds the kill, and it's Adam. BeaKie in a 1v3, rather 1v4. Ooh. Does get a double kill out of it. Some good damage towards the back end, but the rounds are what count for you for ATK. 3 more to go.
Op recovered as well in Bowden's hands. He's got armor now, so he'll probably be wielding it with how good he had a half. That's going to be promising, but you're also seeing 2 rounds prior come calling here for the boys over at Villainous Union. All that damage done on was a pretty much full eco is providing some real problems right now for Villainous Union. In fact, it's just enough to go for a save call and allow ATK to rather comfortably claim 14, or at least that's in theory.
That's only Glocks. No, Glocks can overwhelm a single op. Bowden has to B-hop out of there, and he needs help. This is, and his help is there. All right, they can't get past MisteM, unfortunately. It's just gonna take down everyone. Goodness grief. 14-5, instant.
Bailed out big time right there. That was a bit of a scary round. Villainous Union had the right idea, but you can't always account for MisteM just finding big multi-kills. Maybe they should start accounting for it, though, right now, as that's what he was delivering in both sides, both maps.
We're gonna get things started, though, over towards B site, perhaps, for Villainous. Well, they're not even trying lower tunnels. We're just gonna get a straight B play out of them on the rifle round. And there's a double setup in wait. Oh, pretty solid nade. Some good chip damage onto BeaKie. MisteM now at the back of the site where he normally does his best work. Now Fadey even there. The South African combo joined together with the Swede. And it's a complete just erasing of Villainous Union here as ATK are all over this play. This round, this game, this series might just be cooked. 15-5.
I think this is the biggest issue with ATK's Dust2, or I guess biggest promise for them is that this B bomb site is almost always a lock with Fadey and MisteM doubling up as this dynamic duo. Again, we get to see it on a full execute. You saw the vigor in which Villainous Union were throwing on the execute, but you also saw the steady hands of ATK's defenders right there lock it down with ease. And that's what they're going to deliver 9 times out of 10, it feels like. That's what makes this map so strong for ATK.
And Tech9 scouts a hodgepodge of utility to keep Villainous in this game. We have a lot of expectations here for ATK, and you just know how good of a team they are. MisteM, though, has had a hell of a day at the office, and Bowden putting in his work here on Dust2. Tatum's going to try and leap out towards middles, seeing nothing. Might just be egged on forward just a little bit. In the meantime, though, shutout with his decoy in front of him is not going to do him any favors. The flash, the kill, it's a double, and looking to close this one down as Swisher finds Zeb. It's just BeaKie and Alvin here, goal. And right behind the doors, BeaKie is getting hunted right now. He's in a bit of trouble as he'll find the first, but how much more can he do? Swisher bringing out the knife.
Back out.
Keep that one right in your hands, my friend. No, 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 we're not knifing. He has an A1S. This is a dangerous player right now. BeaKie, I mean, he can do this. He is capable, but now think down. He's been found out. He's getting wall banged to pieces, and he will get the knife at the end of the day because it's meant to happen. ATK, 16-5 and a 2-0.
Yeah, that's a quick reminder there of last week as well. Another tough loss there. Again, Villainous Union coming into this probably with little expectations going up against the previous champs of ECL last season. But man, oh man, did ATK look good. And that veto, I think, also looked very good for them as well. They get Vertigo as a comfort map for them. That's a 13-2 start. It was very strugglesome.